Sir, can't hear you.
What about now?
Can hear, sir.
Okay, thank you. Right. Okay, Lamai. Last day. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the class. Today, I think, yeah, it's second day. Yes. Right. Last day we started basic mathematic concepts which are required for A-level economics. Right. These are not heavy mathematics, just a small parts. Right. You may have learned this in like grade 9, 10. Okay, just the small parts. Right. Okay, Lamai. Hmm, Anuli. All a new one, right? Last day, Kalana was there. Sanuli,
Yes,
did
sir.
you come to the last class? I can't remember.
I was on the first day.
That's right. Where are you from, Puta?
I am from Anuradhapura, sir.
Anuradhapur. Anuradhapur. Okay. Then Kalana, okay. Kalana from rural area, right? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then Sigma Sandaru. Were you last day? Oh, this is your first day. Sigma. Oh. Tarin. Tarin Mituga. Can you hear me, Buddha? Okay. Right. Right. Lamai, can you open your cameras? I think it would be better. Please, kind request. Right. Okay. Wow. Wow. Because we can do the class very efficient way if you have open your cameras. Suddenly I can remember. Same last day, right? Alana. Okay. Right. Karin, can you open the camera, Buddha? Right. Okay, Lamai, last day we discussed about dependent variables and independent variables and how to recognize dependent and independent variables. Simple way, right? Not heavy points, simple way. You should have idea to recognize dependent and independent variables in economics, right? That's it. Okay. Lamai, we completed this table, right? Right, we completed this table, and right, today I'm going to talk about this part, Lama, use of graphs. Right, using graphs is very important in economics, Lamai. Ramai, why we should use a graph, Lamai? What is the purpose of using a graph? O level, Lamai. What is the main purpose of using a graph? Instead of explaining something, why we use a graph? Yes, I need answers. Hurry up. කතා කරන්න ළමයි, is not, otherwise it will be boring lesson.
To show it to show something more like clear.
Yes. Sanuli, are you standing, Buddha? Oh, sit down.
No, sir. I have to sit down.
Sit down, sure.
Yes, sir.
Seems to be like standing. Right. Sadevni. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you come to last class or this is your first class?
This is my first class, sir.
Okay. Right. Where are you from, Buddha?
I'm from Colombo, sir.
Where are you
I'm
from?
from Colombo, sir.
Anuradhapura.
Colombo.
Okay, right, good. Right, Lamai, I think I have just uploaded this tute to your class group. You can download at any time. Okay, right? Right, look at this, Lama, use of graphs. Right, graphs help students, not only students, Lama, everyone. Okay, graph is a, it is a graphical representation, is a, a simple method to explain something, Lama, right, rather than talking. Okay, using a graph we can explain something nicely, right? A small graph can explain 1,000 words, Lamai. Is that clear? That's why we use graphs in economics, right? There are so many graphs, Lamai, in economics. So here I'm going to give you a basic introduction, basic few information, Lamai, right? Okay. Yeah. Organize and analyze information, Lamai. Organize and analyze information. Analyze information in well-structured formats, making, yes, easier to interpret data. This is the main purpose, Lamai, right? If you use graphs, it is easy to interpret data. Clear the Lamai? Okay, visual learners respond especially well to graphs and often understand the information better without pages of text. That's I told you at the beginning, right? Without using 1,000 pages, Lamai, you can explain something nicely using a graph. Is that clear? Okay. O-level mathematics. Lamai, can you remember every graph consists of two axes, Lamai? Can you remember this? Kalana, what are the two axes?
X and Y.
X and Y, Lamai. Yes, very good. X axis and Y axis. X axis and Y axis. Right. X axis and Y axis. Yes. Right. Right. This is the X axis, Lamai. This is Y. Simple. Lamai, last day we explained two main variables, Anuli. Can you remember, Lamai? Independent and dependent. What is that? Independent and dependent. Lamai, when drawing graphs, in O levels, okay, in O levels, Lamai, how to show these dependent and independent variables in this axis? Which axis shows the independent variable? That's a very important question. Because you can't change the variables, Lamai. Right? In O level, it's okay, but here, no, you can't change. Right? Lamai, where to put dependent variable and where to put independent variable? That is important question, remember. Sadevni, mute. Unmute button. Unmute your microphone. Why? No, it's okay, Lamai. This is your class. You can talk. Right? Yeah, you can say anything, Lamai. It's okay. This is your class. No barriers, no limits. Right? This is like a physical class, Lamai. You can explain. You can, if you want to sing, yes, I can give you a chance. If you want to dance, yes, okay, no issue. I can give you a chance. Right? Okay, Lamai. Remember, Lamai, independent variable should be put in x-axis. Don't forget forever, Lamai. Right? X-axis shows the independent variable, Lamai. What is that? Independent variable. Independent variable. Lamai, y-axis shows the dependent variable. X-axis shows the independent variable. Y-axis shows the dependent variable. Remember, when drawing a graph, you can't change these two axes, Lamai. Remember. Okay? Right. Lamai, in O-level time, you dream graphs, right? Like this. Y equals 3x minus, 3x far, or y equals 4x power 3. Can you remember this, Lamai? No? Right. Lamai, can you write this down? Every graph has two axes. First one, x, other one is y. X-axis is used to show independent variable. Y-axis is used to show dependent variable. Clear? Right. Now I write this down. Write this down. This is 0, my origin. Can you remember? Origin. Right? This is x-axis. Remember, my x-axis is used to show the independent variable, right? Remember forever. This is used, this is y-axis. Okay, the Lamai. X-axis is for dependent variable. Remember, dependent variable. What x-axis is for? It stands for the independent variable. Independent. Let me write this down and remember this. Dipna, hi. Why were you late? Raining. අවුරුදු නේද ළමයි දැන්? ගෙවල් වල කැවුම් එහෙම ගෙනවද? කොපිස් බදිනවා. තනුලි නැද්ද තාම?
Yes,
නෑ.
they have started.
started. No.
No, they have started to cook.
Okay. ඕනල් ළමයි අවුරුදු කියන්නේ මාර අකමැති ළමයි මම දන්නේ ඇයි කිය. I don't like single අවුරුදු. Because the main reason is it limits my freedom ළමයි. Because many people come into home, neighbors and relatives. I'm a bit silent man ළමයි, right? I like reading and I like to live alone. That's clear. That's my nature. Actually, I don't like single අවුරුදු. I hate it actually. What about you? Yeah, you can enjoy it. Yeah, okay. My personal opinion. I hate now. I don't know why. From my child, since my childhood, right? I hate it. Alana? Good. You can
Yeah,
hang
no problem, sir.
2026 batch, Sanuli, there are 2 students from Rahula College, Anuradhapura.
Sorry, sir, I didn't understand.
You're from, no. In 2026 batch,
Yes.
there are 2 students from your school, Anuradhapura, Rahula College.
So do you know their names?
One is Sitma, other I can't remember the name. Right, okay. Let me write this down. Right? Especially this one, x-axis stands for independent variable, y-axis for dependent variable. හරිද ළමයි? And remember this, don't forget, huh? graphs අඳිනකොට මේක අමතක කරන්න එපා ළමයි. හරිද? x-axis y-axis මාරු කරන්න බෑ. අර O level වල කරා වගේ. Okay. Shall we move to next part, ළමයි?
Okay, sir.
Right. Right, another one is our equation. Now you know what graph is. Next one is equation. Look at it, Lamai. Use of equations. An equation is a statement that asserts the quality of. No, it should be equality, Lamai, not quality. It should be equality, Lamai. Here, it should be equality. Equality, like that. This is one. Because Lama, if you see a equation, there should be equal sign. Eh? Y equals x square, like that. There should be equal sign. This is the best sign to understand equation. If you see this equal sign, there should be an equation, Lama. Remember. Right? Lamai, in your level, we discuss only linear equation. Remember, linear equation means power is 1. Very simple, Lamai, right? In O level, you did many things like power 2, power 3, power 4. No, maximum power 3, right? No, 2. Y equals 2 x square. Power 3 තිබුණාද? 4, 5, no. නෑ නේද ළමයි maximum 2 නේ. ඉක්ෝන් වල මේ maximum 1 නෝද? A level syllabus එකේ. හරිද? මේක ගොඩක් ඉස්සරහට යනවා ඔයාලා මේ ඉස්සරහට ගියොත්. මේ A level වල only one power, right? Very simple. ළමයි linear equation. Can you remember this? Y equals, this is the standard form of linear equation ළමයි. y equals mx plus or minus c. Can you remember this, Lama? I don't know in your O-level syllabus how you use it, right? Change or say different or same one?
The same one, sir.
Same name, Lama. Right.
Yes.
What is this, Puta? Y, this is m, this is c. Let me write down this equation. This is the standard form of linear equation. Standard form of linear equation. Lama, it's better to take printouts for this tube. For other tubes, Lama, I'll send tubes to your doorstep. Don't worry about that. Right? Printed tubes and past papers, Lama, for press lesson will be sent to your doorstep. Don't worry. Take printouts only this tube, Lama. Right? This is the common or standard form of linear equation, Lama. Standard form of linear equation. Of linear equation. Linear equation is an equation that when graphed forms a straight line. Remember, Lama, if you draw a graph for this equation, Lama, it would be a straight line, no curves. Can you remember? Straight line like this. Straight line, right? Not curves. Curves mean like this. හරිද ළමයි? මේ curve එකක් එන්න power එකක් තියෙන්න ඕන ළමයි. ඔයාලා දන්නව නේද ඒක? There should be a power. Square or power 3 or power 4. But in your econ A-level syllabus, we discuss only straight lines. හරිද ළමයි? Simple. Write this down, then it's finish. Then ළමයි, the slope m, actually I'm explaining, ළමයි, what are the parts of an linear equation, right? Slope, can you remember the y equals mx plus or minus c නේ ළමයි? මෙන්න මේක m එක තමයි slope එක කියන්නේ. හරිද ළමයි? This is the slope m is the slope. ළමයි, slope can be calculated. Write down slope equals මේකට gradient කියලා කියනවා නේද ළමයි? මතකද මේවා? slope equals කොහමද ළමයි slope එක calc කරේ ඔයාලා? මතකද නැහැ?
Delta y divided by delta x.
Sorry?
Delta y divided by
delta y over delta x ළමයි. මොකද්ද delta y කියන්නේ ළමයි? Dependent variable. Write down change in dependent variable. දැන් අර O level එකේ ළමයි x y වැඩ ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක මදි ළමයි. තේරුණාද? Okay. Change in dependent variable. Divided by change in independent variable. Change in independent variable. Change in variable. මේක තමයි ළමයි ඔයාලා අර m equals delta y over delta x කියලා ඔයාලා ගණන් හැදුවේ මේකෙන්. හරිද? ඔය delta y කියන්නේ ළමයි dependent variable එකේ change එක. එයා තමයි උඩට ගන්න. Divided by change in independent variable. This is a way of calculating slope. හරිද ළමයි? Sorry, m equals delta y over delta x. හරිද ළමයි? මේ basics ළමයි හොඳේ. Basic. Right. Do you need more time, Puta?
No, sir.
If you don't have printed tubes, lama, you can use your any writing book. It doesn't matter. දරුවෝ මේ බේසික්ස් ටික මේ අපි කතා කරන්නේ ළමයි ඉකෝන් වල මැත්ස් පාර්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා. හරිද? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 30-35% වගේ මැත්ස් තියෙන්නේ. තේරුණාද? එතකොට මේ මැත්ස් වලට අර කටපාඩම් කරලා කරන්න බෑ අර O level වල graph හැන්දා වගේ. මේකට අයිඩියා කියන්නේ අයිඩියා එක වට තේරෙන්න ඕනේ. තේරුණාද? එතකොට දැන් අපේ දැන් ෆස්ට් යුනිට් එක නම් නෑ ඉන්ට්‍රොඩක්ෂන් ටු ඉකොනොමික්ස් ළමයි ඒක නම් තියරි තියෙන සෙකන්ඩ් එක PPC කර්ව් එක යන්නේ මේ graph එක. ඒත් ඒ ඔයාලට මේ knowledge එක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? ඒක තමයි purpose එක. ඒත් ඔයාලා හිතන්න එපා මේ maths අමාරුයින්ද ඉකො මේ ආර්ට්ස් හරි කොමර්ස් හරි කරන්න ආව මේ මගුල මේ තවත් maths තියෙන එහෙම එකක් නෙවෙයි ළමයි තේරුණාද? මේ ටික ඕනි නැතුව යන්න බෑ ඉස්සරහට. හරි නේද? Right. Okay. Do you need more time for this?
No, sir.
Finish. Right. Right. ළමයි මෙයාව මතකද? Intercept. මතකද මෙයාව? Intercept. Intercept. Intercept is the highlight ළමයි if you can is the point where line crosses intersects the y-axis. හරිද ළමයි? ඔයාගේ graph එක ඇවිල්ලා y-axis එක කැපෙන තැන value එකට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ මොකක් කියලාද? Intercept කියලා. Intercept. Sadevuni, can you open the camera? And I don't know the other guy, Harin Metuga. Sudha, can you, if you don't mind, can you please open your camera? Anuli, okay. Induda, can you open the camera, Buddha? I think you're from Hollywood, right?
Yes, sir.
Indula, I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Hollywood, right? Can you open the camera, Buddha? If you don't mind. Not mind. It's compulsory to open the camera in my class.
I am nothing wrong.
Okay, Lamai. Next week onwards, you have to open the camera. Remember. Again, Lamai, නැත්තම් අර මේ online class එක effective නෑ. මම ඔයාලා මොනවා කරනවද කියලා දන්නේ නෑ. තේරුණාද? මේ record. හරි. Okay. Right. Okay, Lamai. Let's do press question. Example number 1. Example number 1. Right. Daru, I'm going to draw a small graph with an equation. Right. I'm going to give a small introduction, Lamai. Right. Can you read the question, Kalana? Example number 1.
The following
The following table depicts
the whole question, right?
the
The
relationship,
between
Yeah.
between household income. Can you hear me, sir?
Buddha, can you put a message? Can you put a message to the group? Not group, to the Zoom. I can't hear you, that's it. Right. Lamai, can you hear me? No issue, right?
Yes, sir. We can hear
Right.
you.
Okay. Read the question, Lamai. The following table depicts the relationship between household income. Lamai, don't worry. Household mean family. හරිද ළමයි? Household mean in economics, remember household mean family. Okay, Lindul, it's okay, right? Right. Daru, household mean a family. Simple meaning is family, right? So I think it's a new word for you. I think you might not learn this in O level. නේද ළමයි? Family, household income and its consumption expenditure. Consumption expenditure means ළමයි, the money which is spent by households, normal families to buy goods and services ළමයි. Example ළමයි, in your family, right, you have to buy rice and clothes, you have to pay electricity bill, water bill, class fees, what else lamai, transport charges, data, this routers and other telecommunication charges. These are called household expenditure lamai. Expenditure mean what household spends on goods and services. Remember lamai, right? Look at this lamai, when household income is 0, how much the consumption is? How much the consumption is, lamai? 20,000. What does it mean, lamai? At 0 income level, household has to spend 20,000 to buy basic things, lamai. Right? Now you can see income rises to 25,000. Lamai, when income increases to 25,000, what happens to consumption expenditure? Increases, lamai, from 20,000 to 40,000. In other words, lamai, we can say when households earn 25,000 income, lamai, they spend 40,000 on consumption. Then don't ask, sir, how they spend 40,000 while they earn 25,000, right? There's a reason, lamai, I'm not going to explain here. This is a one of lessons in your economics syllabus, grade 12 last lesson, right? There I'll explain, okay? Don't worry, just understand the concept of graph, right? Then when income increases to 50,000, lamai, what happens to consumption? 60,000, it increases. When income increases to 75,000, lamai, what happens to consumption expenditure? Further increases, lamai, now it's 80,000. When household income is 100,000, consumption expenditure is 100,000. My next question is, lamai, please tell me what is the independent variable here and what dependent variable is. There are two variables, lamai. Number one, household income. Second one, consumption expenditure. When household income increases, lamai, household try to spend more. It's correct, lamai. If your income increases, okay, what happens, lamai? If your family income increases, your family tries to spend more on consumption, lamai. Your lifestyle changes. හරිද ළමයි? එතකොට අරවා සයිවර් කඩෙන් කන්න නෑ ගිහිල්ලා ළමයි. තේරුණාද? මේ පීසා තේරුණාද? මැක්ඩොනල්ඩ් ඕවට තමයි දැන් මැක්ඩොනල්ඩ් නෑ. ඕවට තමයි යන්නේ. තේරුණාද? ඔයා ඉස්සර බස් එකේ ගියා නම් ළමයි ඉන්කම් එක වැඩි වෙනකොට බස් එකේ යන්නේ නෑ ඔයා. තේරුණාද? That is a way. හරි මේවා අපි ඉස්සරහට ගොඩක් කතා කරනවා ළමයි බය වෙන්න එපා. When income increases, consumption expenditure also increases. My question is, lamai, recognize dependent and independent variable here. Deepna.
Independent is household income. Sorry, sir. Independent is household income. Dependent is consumption expenditure.
Yes, lamai, very good. This is dependent, household income is independent variable lamai. Why? When household income changes lamai, consumption expenditure changes. In other words, we can say consumption expenditure is changed by household income lamai. So household income should be independent variable. Consumption expenditure should be dependent variable lamai. If you want, write it down lamai. This is independent variable, this is dependent variable. ඒ කියන්නේ ළමයි household එකේ expenditure එක depend වෙනවා household income වල. හරිද? Consumption expenditure is depend on household income. So household income is independent variable. Consumption expenditure is dependent variable ළමයි. The first step is to recognize dependent and independent variables ළමයි. Before drawing graphs, remember, before drawing graphs, first step is to recognize dependent and independent variable given. හරිද? මොනවා හරි issue එකක් තියෙනවද මට කියන්න? කියන්න දරු මොනවා හරි issue එකක් තියෙනවද? ලින්දුල ළමයි මේ ඔයාලට මොනවා හරි issue එකක් තියෙනවා නම් කලින් සතියේ මේ වීඩියෝ එක බලන්න. සදෙවුනේ බලන්න කලින් සතියේ වීඩියෝ එක.
Okay, sir.
Right, then you can get something. And also I think Geo, I can't remember, last week I sent the syllabus, econ syllabus to the group. This is a syllabus we need to cover up. Remember lamai, we have only 2 years, big syllabus lamai. And also you should have practical knowledge lamai. Remember, watch news, English news, read some newspaper articles regarding economics lamai. Sometimes if you may not understand, but collect and read something. Clear the lamai. මේ දවස්වල tariff එහෙම යනවා නේද? Trump හොල්මන් කරලා දිනේ ළමයි ලෝකෙම. තේරුණාද? 44% tariff rate. ඇයි ළමයි ලංකාවේ ඇයි මේවා මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ ළමයි tariff කියන්නේ tax එකක් ළමයි. Tariff is a tax which is imposed on imported goods and goods. Clear the lamai. මොකද්ද අපේ අවුල ළමයි? අපේ main export එක මොකද්ද ළමයි? What is our main export ළමයි? Main export in Sri Lanka. Main export income. Main export income. අපි මොකුත් export කරන්නේ නැද්ද ළමයි? What is Sri Lankan main export source ළමයි? Income source. Textiles ළමයි. Apparel. Garments. හරිද ළමයි? අපේ මේ exports වලින් ළමයි 23%. හරිද? අපේ export වලින් 23% ළමයි අපි දෙන්නේ USA වලට. 23% of Sri Lankan exports go to USA. Now after this huge tariff rate which has been imposed by Trump, okay lamai, we can't send our products to US market. Clear lamai, 23% income going to disappear. Imagine lamai. If this 44% is implemented, still not, it's suggestion, proposal, still not, it's a big problem lamai. Definitely it will there will be a huge negative impact on Sri Lankan economy. Third, because of this tariff, right? Don't worry about that. These are just right. Okay, independent, dependent. Okay lamai. What are the questions? Answer the following question. Number 1, draw a graph showing household consumption, expenditure and household income. Right, let's do it lamai. Press check කරමු ළමයි. හරි. ගන්න මොකක් හරි notebook එකක් අපි කරමු. එකතු වෙලා කරමු. Hari. Lamai, how to label the axis? That is a critical point. How to label the axis? කොහොමද ළමයි? දැන් මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? මේක මොකද්ද ළමයි?
Independent.
x නේද? x axis එකේ අපි දාන්නේ මොකද්ද ළමයි? independent ද dependent ද?
Independent.
x වල
Independent.
independent variable. දැන් බලන්න ළමයි මෙයාගේ independent එක මොකද්ද කියලා. මාරු කරන්න බෑ. මොකද්ද independent variable ළමයි? Household income. Household income, yes, good. Lamai, x-axis should be labeled as household income. Remember, you can't change axis. Harida Lamai. Here, independent variable is household income. Household income. Lamai, abbreviation is Y. Right? Y stands for household income. ඉකොනොල තියෙන ළමයි abbreviations අර මොකක්ද technical words නෙමෙයි abbreviations කියන්නේ. Y අපි use කරන්නේ income එකට. හරිද? එතකොට ළමයි මේ axis එක මේක dependent variable. මේක dependent variable එක consumption expenditure. Abbreviation is C. Everything will be discussed later on, don't worry. This is consumption expenditure. Consumption expenditure. Lamai, label the axis correctly. Axis is correct way. Hari, අපි graph එක අඳිමු. හරි අපි graph එක අඳිමු ළමයි. කොහොමද එන්නේ axes? Right here. මේක ළමයි income එක, household income. Household income. හරිද ළමයි? මේක මොකක්ද ළමයි? Consumption expenditure. Consumption expenditure. ළමයි කොහොමද අපි මේ data mark කරන්නේ? Consumption expenditure and household income. Household income, ළමයි, how does it change? 25 නේද? By 25,000 නේද ළමයි? මට පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න.
25,000.
20,000.
25,000.
25,000.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Right. Now my same distance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25,000. 25,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75,000. And 3, 4, 5 එතන 100,000 නේද ළමයි? consumption expenditure එකත් මාක් කරන්න. consumption එක අපි කොහොමද මාක් කරන්නේ? හරි නේද ළමයි? consumption expenditure, we can mark it like 20,000 නේද ළමයි? by 25,000, sorry 20,000, 40,000, 60. එහෙම නේද ළමයි යන්නේ? මතකද ඔයාලට?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. The gap should be equal, 1, 2, 3, 4. 20,000. 40,000. 60,000. Mark up to 100,000 now. Right, now you can mark the points lamai. Right, press point. When income is 0, where's the point lamai? When income is 0, household consumption is 20,000. Household consumption is 20,000. This is the point, isn't it? Yes. Hari neda lamai? Next one. When household income is 25,000. 25,000. Household consumption expenditure is 40,000. Hari neda lamai? Then Dipna. When income is 50,000. When income is how much? 50,000. When income is 50,000. When income is 50,000. Hari lamai. When income is 50,000. Consumption expenditure is 60,000. Lamai mark other points as well. When income is 75,000. Consumption expenditure is, I don't know how much it is, 80,000. Here, you can mark it, and draw the curve lamai. Right, draw the curve. This is consumption line lamai. This is a consumption line. Consumption line. This is a consumption line. Lamai, in your level, graphs are straight line except few. There are some curves as well, especially in production cost lesson. Others are straight line. හරිද ළමයි? choose මොන හරි තියනවාද කියන්න දීප්න හරිද? හරිද
Yes,
දරු?
sir.
හරි. කලන
Not
කලන
yet, sir.
no issue නේද ළමයි? finish drawing.
Yes, sir.
සදෙව්නි finish.
sir.
Yes. Okay. Then graph is okay ළමයි. It's a graph. හරිද? ළමයි, what is the relationship, positive or negative, between income and consumption?
Positive.
Positive lamai. Why? When income increases from 20,000 to 40,000, what happens to household consumption? Also increases.
Also increases.
Oh lamai, positive. Both variables change same direction. May a positive relationship. Lamai, when relationship is positive, curve is a upward sloping curve. When there is a negative relationship, when variables change different directions, lamai, curve becomes downward sloping. හරි නේද ළමයි? මේ ටික දන්නවා මං හිතනවා. හරි. Okay. අපි යමු second question එකට ළමයි. What is second one? Derive the consumption equation. හරි. ළමයි, what is the standard form of linear equation? මේක linear curve එකනේ ළමයි. මොකක්ද equation එක? y equals කියන්න ළමයි. Y equals
mx plus or
mx plus or minus c. ළමයි මේකේ එන්නේ ළමයි y equals a plus byd. a plus byd. මේ a කියන්නේ ළමයි intercept එක. අරකම තමයි පොඩක් change කරලා ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. අරගේ මොකක්ද තිබ්බේ ළමයි? mx නේ. එයා මෙතන තියෙනවා. හරිද? c එක මෙතන මේ intercept එක. මේ දින intercept. Sorry, intercept. හරිද? sorry ළමයි. sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Equation is c equals a plus byd. ළමයි, c means consumption expenditure, a mean intercept of the line, b means slope. හරිද? මේකේ common එක ලියන්න. මේක තමයි equation එක. ළමයි බය වෙන්න එපා. මේ ලොකු graphs කතා කරන්නේ නැහැ අපි. මේවා ආය අපි කොන් වල කතා කරනවා. මේකේ objective එක මොකක්ද ළමයි? ඔයාලට පොඩි idea එකක් දෙන එක කොහොමද graph එකක් අඳින්නේ සහ කොහොමද equation එකක් අපි normal simple way හදන්නේ ළමයි. එච්චරයි. හරිද? මේ ලොකු mathematics මේ consumption ඒවා මට මෙතන කතා කරන්න ඕනේ නෑ ළමයි. බය වෙන්න එපා. හරිද? පොඩි graph එකක් ඇඳ ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඒ ඇති. හරිද? හරි. ළමයි මේකේ b එක slope එක හදන්න. b equals මතකද ළමයි? b equals මොකද්ද මේ slope එක කොහොමද අපි හැදුවේ දරු? දීප්නා slope equals change in dependent variable divided by change in independent variable. ළමයි මොකද්ද මේකේ dependent variable එක? මොකද්ද dependent variable එක?
c.
Consumption
Consumption.
expenditure.
Very good. Yes. එතකොට ළමයි මෙතෙන් එන්නේ delta c over මොකද්ද ළමයි independent variable එක? income එක නේද? delta y. c over delta y. Give me a minute. Huh? Okay, then like C equals. Now take the change of C. How much? Go to the table and difference between two C points. How much the change lamai? Press C. Yanadaru. Delta C. Tell me the difference between two C points lamai.
20.
Deepna, how much lamai?
20,000.
20,000. Very good. 20,000 divided by change in income.
It's 25,000.
25,000. Very good. Go to the table and take the difference between two income points lamai. 0, 25,000, 50,000. Change is 25,000. Now I calculate the slope, value of slope. How much the value of slope is? 20,000 over 25,000. It's less than 1. Tell me the value. 0. 0.8.
0.3.
0.845. 0.8 neda lamai. 0.8.
8, sir.
Hari. Now try to calculate intercept lamai. Calculate the intercept. Right. ළමයි C equals A plus BYD නේ. හරිද? C equals A plus B වල value එක හරි ළමයි 0.8 YD. Next step is to calculate value of A. හරිද? ඔයාලා කොහමද ළමයි table එක යන්නේ? Y තියෙනවා මේ පැත්තේ C තියෙනවා. කොහමද යන්නේ ළමයි? When income is 0, C is 20,000 නේද ළමයි? ඔව්. When income increases to 25,000, consumption is 40,000. When Y increases to 50,000 lamai, consumption is 60,000. කොහොමද ළමයි ඔය O level වල intercept එක හැදුවේ? ඔයා කැමති point එකක් ගන්න. මම මේක ගන්නවා. Okay? At this point ළමයි, income is 50,000, consumption is 60,000. Substitute values correctly to your equation. Right? ළමයි C equals how much? 60,000. C equals 60,000 at this point. A plus 0.8. Lama, here there is a multiplication. Remember, consumption එක 60,000, income එක 50,000 වලදී. හරි නේද? At 50,000 income level, consumption is 60,000. Consumption is 60,000. A plus 0.8. Y how much lamai? Doesn't matter, okay? Y or YD doesn't matter. Here Y. How much lamai? 50,000. 60,000 equals A plus 0.8 into 40,000. Sorry, 50,000. How much the value? Kalana? Sadevni? මේ ළමයි වාට මේ කැමති එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාට ඕන නම් මේ පොයින්ට් එක ගන්න. කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මං ගත්තේ මේක. අපි මාරු කරන්න එපා. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ඉන්කම් එකයි කන්සම්ප්ෂන් එකයි මාරු කරන්න එපා. මෙතෙන් එන්න ඕන කන්සම්ප්ෂන් එක. හරි? හරිද? කීයද ළමයි 40,000 නේද? 40,000. හරිද? A equals isolate A ළමයි. Then 60,000 minus 40,000. How much the value of A? Tanuli? Sadevni? 20,000 නේද ළමයි?
20,000, sir.
20,000. 10,000?
20,000.
20,000. Good. මේක තමයි ළමයි intercept එක. මේ equation එක එන්නේ කොහොමද එතකොට? C equals කියන ළමයි. A වල value එක කීයද දරුවෝ? 20,000.
20,000.
Plus දැන් ලියන්න B වල value එක. කීයද ළමයි?
0.8.
0.8 Y or YD doesn't matter. මේක තමයි consumption equation එක. දැන් මේකේ power එක එකයි මේ. මෙතන power එක 1. හරිද? මේක අනිවාර්යෙන් straight line එකක් එන්නේ. හරිනේ හාවනේ straight line එක. curves නෙමෙයි. හරිද? මේ තියෙන්නේ මේකේ ළමයි intercept එක. value of intercept. It means ළමයි your consumption curve intersects y axis at 20,000.
20,000.
Remember ළමයි. හරි නේද? ඔයාගේ මේ consumption sorry එක මෙන්න මෙතන touch වෙන්නේ 20,000 වල. sorry මේ මෙතන value එක 20,000. ඔය තමයි intercept එක කියන්නේ. හරිද ළමයි? මොකක් හරි issue එකක් තියෙනවනම් කිය.
Sir,
ඔව් කිය.
so what happens to D in
D.
the third? D, D, D,
B slope.
D letter, D letter. D letter?
මේකද?
No, sir. In the first equation.
Yeah, original equation C equals
A plus BYD. No?
BYD නේ. මේ
Yes.
B තමයි 0.8.
No, sir. I'm asking about the D letter. D letter?
Can you put a message?
Okay, sir.
Why? I think my problem is my speaker. ළමයි. Your voice is not clear. හරිද ළමයි? දරුවෝ those who have completed first one can move to second example. ළමයි මොනවම හරිම issue එකක් තියෙනවා නම් කියන්න. ලොකු දෙයක් කරේ නෑ ළමයි. මේ තියෙන්නේ linear equation එකක common standard form එක. හරිද? මේ C equals A plus BYD ඒවා බය වෙන්න එපා ළමයි. අරකම තමයි තියෙන්නේ. මොකද්ද මේ තියෙන්නේ? Y equals mx plus or minus C. ඕකම තමයි තියෙන්නේ පොඩ්ඩක් change කරලා තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අපි ඒකේ B cal කරා 0.8 ආවා. B cal කරේ කොහොමද ළමයි? Change in dependent variable over change in independent variable. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ ඒක use කරලා අපි ඒව cal කරා. ඊට පස්සේ final equation එක ලියුවා. එච්චරයි. ඔව් පුතා කියන්න මොකද්ද ප්‍රශ්නේ මේ D why D ද ළමයි මේක දොහන්නේ this one
Yes, sir.
ඒක worry වෙන්න එපා ළමයි why කියලා ගන්නකො හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ
Okay, sir.
YD නැත්තම් Y කියලා ගන්න. හරි. දැනට ඒක අමතක කරලා දාන්නකො. හරි. කලන මේක හරිද ක්ලියර්ද පුතා?
Yes, sir. All
Okay.
clear.
Dipna
Clear, sir.
clear. Sanuli
Yes, sir.
clear. Sadevni
Yes, sir.
clear. Lindula
Clear, sir.
clear. If you have not clear lamai, the problem is press play class video. You can go and watch. Right. Okay, lamai. Those who have completed first one can start second one. Right. Example number 2. Lamai, shall I remove this calculations? Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. Right. Same. I mean, same type of question, Lamai. Only values different. Income and house consumption expenditure. හරිද ළමයි? Draw the graph showing household consumption expenditure and household income. household income, income and consumption expenditure. හරිද ළමයි? 0, Y and C. Y and C. හරි නේද ළමයි? Dependent, sorry. Yeah, independent variable, dependent variable. Y mean income, C mean consumption. Right. ළමයි, how to mark your, label your Y axis? කලන 0, 30, 50, 75, 100. කොහොමද යන්නේ ළමයි අපි? 10 by 10. It's up to you ළමයි. You can take any value which is easier. 10 by 10. It's okay. Right. ළමයි, wait. Give me 1 minute. ළමයි, first one, it should be 0, then second one 25,000, not 30,000. Sorry. Make a 30,000 ළමයි. Sorry, 25 නෙමෙයි මෙන්න මෙතන. 30 නෙමෙයි මේක 25 කරා. මේක 25 කරා. Sorry හොඳේ. 25,000 කරා. Okay ද ළමයි? Right. You can put values Y and C. කොහොමද ළමයි values යන්නේ? 0, 25,000, 50,000, 75,000, 100,000. කොහොම නේද ළමයි? Consumption එක ළමයි 40,000, 55,000, 6. Wait ළමයි, wait. Make a 70,000 ළමයි. Sorry. 70,000, make a 85,000, make a 100,000. Sorry, okay? Print mistake. 40,000, 55, 70, 85, 100. Here consumption, here Y, Y okay, it's okay lamai. 25,000, 25,000, 25,000, 50,000, 25, 55, then 75. Lamai distance should be equal lah. 75,000 and 100,000. හරිද? consumption එක පොඩි අවුලක් තියෙනවා. අපි යමු ළමයි 10 by 10 or 20,000 by 20,000, right? 20,000, 40,000, 60,000, 80,000. 100 උත් ගන්න ළමයි. දැන් මාක් කරන්න. Mark the points lamai. When income is 0, consumption is 40,000. When income is 0, consumption is 40,000. Here is the point. Hari, අඳිමු ළමයි අපි graph එක. O level grade 6 mathematics. මහන්සිද ළමයි? නිදිමතයිද? අමාරුද? Right. Right, draw the graph and send me a photo lamai to the WhatsApp group. Ibrahim, Uda, can we do a class tomorrow? I can come around like 10:30, 12:30 if you can. Can do. It's better than morning. No, that's the problem. Tomorrow I'm free. That's why I can do the class. Okay, and then 10:30. Okay, then keep time from 10 to 12:30. We can do 2.5 hours tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I saw you I saw you today in my school, Maharagama. You went there, right? Yeah. I couldn't talk to you because I was in a class. I saw you. You were like near the gate, like around 11 o'clock. Maybe. Okay, see you there. Bye. හරි ෆොටෝ එකක් දාන්න ඉක්මනට ළමයි group එකට අම්මලිකම යන්නත් එක්ක Here my gap should be equal. Here if you take when you label y-axis, if you take 5 squares for 25,000, you should continue that. You know that. Alana, finish.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I think it's better to send to my personal number, or to the group. Doesn't matter, Lamai. Do whatever you like. හොඳට වැඩ කරන ළමයි මුල්ල ඉඳලම තේරුණාද? මාර ටාගට් එකක් තියාගන්න. කොහොම හරි අයිලන්ඩ් රෑන්ක් එකට එන්න බලන්න ළමයි. තේරුණාද? right. less than 100 ළමයි. ඒක අමාරුයි, ගොඩක් අමාරුයි. හැබැයි එන්න බලන්න ලොකු chance එකක් තියෙනවා. තේරුණාද? මේ O level ඉවර කරද්දිම ළමයි ඔයාලා A level ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ක්ලාස් යන එක හරි මේ පටන් ගන්න එක හරි මේක මාර ඇඩ්වාන්ටේජ් එකක් හොඳේ. ඒ රිසල්ට් එනකන් ඉන්න නැතුව ඒ කියන්නේ 3 months වගේ ඇඩ්වාන්ටේජ් එකක් ඔයාලට තියෙනවා. ඒක දැන් නෙමෙයි තේරෙන්නේ ළමයි එක්සෑම් ලඟ වෙනකොට. තේරුණාද? මේක අර O level එකෙන් ළමයි ගොඩක් වෙනස් ඉතින් ඇත්තට. තේරුණාද? ටීචර් කෙනෙකුට කරන්න පුළුවන් ටිකයි ළමයි. 20-30% වගේ ඔයාලට කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ටික ඔයාලට තමයි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. Time enough නේද ළමයි? I still drawing it. This gap should be equal ළමයි, okay? Here gap is 20,000. Here also gap should be 20,000, remember. Here also 20,000. Gap. Here gap is 25,000. It should be equal at every point lamai. 25,000 here, 25,000. O-level mathematics. Sadevni, finish.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you send it to the group? Yeah, I got Dipna's one. Yeah, it's okay, but if you can make your graph bigger, it would be better. It's okay. Now it's okay. You can mark the points, Lama. That's the only thing I want. Right. Second one, Lama, when income is 25,000, right? Consumption is 55,000. Where is the point, Lama? Middle point is 50,000. Here is the point. When income is 50,000, consumption is 70,000. 70,000 can lamai middle ne. The midpoint between 60,000 and 80,000. මෙන්න මේ වගේ නේ. 70,000. Graph will be like this. It's a straight line lamai. This is called consumption curve. Clear lamai? මේකේ ළමයි මේ intercept එක හදන්න ඕනිත් නෑ මේ. මේක intercept එක කීයද ළමයි? Intercept means the point where your consumption, may straight line crosses the what you call y axis. Yes, 40,000. Intercept is the value at which your line intersects consumption axis or y axis or whatever, right? Any issue, Lamai? Any doubt in this part? Right, next one, Lamai, equation. Next one is equation. Next one is equation. Lama, equation, what is the standard form that I told you? C equals A plus B by D. Y, okay, y. Take y, it's okay. Here y, yeah? Y, yeah? B, y. Y mean income, okay? Calculate the value of B pressed. B equals delta C over delta YD. Lamai, delta C means this is an intercept. Huh? In the O-level, you name this as M. It's okay, Lamai. Small change. Right. Delta C. Delta C means Lamai, change in consumption. How much it is? Change in consumption expenditure. Kalana?
15,000.
15,000. Very good. Yeah. Here is the change in C, Lamai. It should be 15,000. 15,000 divided by change in Y. Dipna, can you tell me how much the change?
25,000.
25,000. Very good. change in y is 25,000. හරිද ළමයි? 15,000 divided by 25,000. Tell me the value ළමයි. 3, 5, 0.6 ද ළමයි?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
ඔව්නේ 0.6. මේක තමයි intercept එක ළමයි. Value of b. හරිද? දැන් මේක substitute කරන්න equation එකට. c equals a තාම දන්නේ නැහැ ළමයි. Value of b is 0.6 y. Next step is to calculate value of a. Choose any point on the table. Any point lamai. Right? I'll choose last one. Last one. Okay, lamai. At last point, y or income is 100,000. Consumption is also 100,000. Okay, I'll choose this one. So, this one. Consumption 85,000. Income is 75,000. හරිද ළමයි? Substitutes 85,000 for consumption equals a we don't know ළමයි plus 0.6 into ළමයි how much the corresponding y 70 75,000 substitute 75,000 ළමයි 85,000 equals a plus 0.6 into 75,000. බලන්න multiply කළා ළමයි. Less than 75,000 නේද? බලන්න මට value එක කිය. 75 into 6. 3 450 නේද ළමයි? 45,000 නේද ළමයි?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then a equals 85,000 minus 45,000. A equals හරි නේද ළමයි 40,000. මේක තමයි intercept එක ළමයි. Then the equation is ළමයි. What is the original equation? C equals a plus by d නේ ළමයි. දැන් අපිට මේ equation එක ලියන්න පුළුවන් කොහොමද? C equals a වල value එක දන්නවා කීයද ළමයි? A equals 40,000 plus b දන්නවා ළමයි. How much? 0.6 yd. y කියලා දාන්නකො ළමයි දැනට අවුලක් නැහැ. හරි නේද? මේක තමයි ඔයාගේ equation එක. මේ බලන්න. මේකේ power එක 1. හරිද ළමයි? Power 1 means remember power 1 means this should be a straight line. No curve. It's a straight line. Any doubt? Any issue? Any doubt? You can answer third question also. There's another one. Lamai, this is a linear equation. That's it. Linear equation. Lamai, this is 40,000 mean the intercept. Intercept mean the place where your line intersects y-axis. හරි නේද ළමයි 40,000 0.6. So මොනවා ඉෂුව එකක් තියෙනවද කියන්න ළමයි? ලින්දුල සදෙව්නි තනුලි
No, sir.
no දීප්නා කලන
No, sir.
no
No
නේද?
issues, sir.
right. third එක මට ඉක්මනට කළා දෙන්න. third question එක නෙමෙයි second question third part sub part 3. Okay, my third one. Oh, no, sorry, third one. Calculate the consumption expenditure at 500,000 income level. If household income is 500,000, how much will be allocated for consumption, lamai? Simple. Use your equation, lamai. What is your equation? C equals, tell me, lamai. C equals 40,000 plus 0.6y. Very simple, lamai. Now we need to calculate consumption expenditure. How much households spend on goods and services. Simple, lamai. Monthly expenditure equals 40,000 plus 0.6 into how much the given y. You are asked to calculate, yes, calculate consumption expenditure at 500,000 income level. 500. C equals my 40,000 plus 30,000. Yes, 30,000. Sorry, 300,000. 0.6 into 500,000. 300,000. 40,000 plus 300,000 mean 340,000. This is the consumption expenditure level. What does it mean? Yes, Daru. Tanuri, yes.
I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah. It means, lamai, if income is 500,000, consumption expenditure would be 340,000. මොනවාරි අවුලක් තියෙනවා නම් කියන්න ළමයි. ඔයාලට මේ graph එක අඳින්නයි equation එක පොඩ්ඩක් හදා ගන්නයි පුළුවන් නම් ඇති ළමයි. මේ YDC ඒවා ඕනි නෑ. අපි ඒවා කතා කරන්නේ මේ grade 12 last lesson. Chapter 6 consumption. හරිද? මොනවාරි issue එකක් තියෙනවා නම් කියන්න ළමයි. හොඳට වැඩ කරන්න ළමයි. මුල ඉඳලා වැඩ කරන්න island rank එකකට මහන්සි වෙන්න. පුළුවන් කරන්න. හැබැයි ලොකු ගේම් එකක් ළමයි තේරුණාද? time management තේරුණාද? දෙයක් හරියට කොහොමද කරන්නේ? ඒ ඔක්කොම ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? ළමයි if you have time, you can complete, I mean at home, not now. You can complete example number 3. Equation given, O-level mathematics, right? Give a try. And example number 4. Example number 3 and 4. Give a try. Clear that? I'm not going to explain example number 3 and 4 in the class. You can do it yourself and you can send me answers. I can check your answers, Lamai. Okay, and I'll let you know what are the mistakes. Lamai, in this lesson, remember, mathematics part is over. Lamai, here the important point of this tute is you should not highlight these important points, Lamai. I need you to know these a few points. Number 1, you should be able to recognize variable, right? You should know what variable means, right? Variable. Okay, the lamai. Variable. Then there are 2 variables, lamai, independent and dependent. You should be able to recognize independent and dependent variables separately. That is the one thing I want you to understand, lamai. Right? Other one is lamai, positive relationship and negative relationship. හරිද ළමයි? කොහොමද positive relationship එකක් අපි identify කරන්නේ, කොහොමද negative එකක් identify කරගන්නේ? ඒක ඔයාලට පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ අපි මේක කළා last week මේක බලන්න ගිහිල්ලා ඊට පස්සේ ළමයි පොඩි graph එකක් ඇඳ ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ මේකේ අමතක කරන්නෙම ඕනි දේ මේ මතක තියාගන්න ඕනි දේ තමයි මතක මේ ළමයි මොකද්ද මේ අපි හැම වෙලාවකම x axis වල දාන්නේ independent variable එක y axis එකේ දාන්නේ dependent variable එක. ඒක මතක තියාගන්න. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලගේ level එකේ linear equations විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. linear equation එක normal standard form එක යන්නේ කොහොමද ළමයි? y equals mx plus or minus c. ඒ ඇති ඒකේ b cal කරන්නේ කොහොමද ළමයි? slope එක. මේක මතක තියාගන්න slope එක කොහොමද cal කරන්නේ කියලා. slope equals change in dependent variable over change in independent variable. ඒක මතක තියාගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ළමයි මේ example දෙක ආයෙ ගෙදර ගිහිල්ලා කරන්න. හරිද? consumption මේවා ලොකුවට හිතන්න එපා. idea එක විතරක් ගන්න. හරිද? example number 4 example 3 එකයි 4 එකත් ගෙදර ඉඳලා කරන්න. හරි මොන හරි issue එකක් තියෙනවද කියන්න මට? නෑ නේද ළමයි? හරි. ළමයි ආයෙ අපි හම්බ වෙන්නේ අවුරුද්දට පස්සේ. හරි නේද? එහෙනම් වැකේෂන් එක එන්ජොයි කරන්න. ටියුට් එක මට මේ ඇඩ්‍රස් එක පොඩ්ඩක් දාලා තියන්න ළමයි. ඔයාලගේ මේ LMS එකේ ඇඩ්‍රස් එක තියෙනව නේද? හරි. රෙජිස්ටර් වෙලා නැති අය LMS එකේ රෙජිස්ටර් වෙන්න. මම ටියුට් එක ගෙදරට එවන්නම් papers ටිකත් එක්ක. හරිද? Before next class. හරිද ළමයි? This Sunday no class. මොකක්ද දරු? Yeah.
Now we say thank you, sir.
I
We
can't.
say, sir.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. If you want, you can put a message. Right. Okay, Lamai. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your vacation. And see you next day. Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy New Year, sir.